Because these guys are a smidge dirty, I'm going to give them heck a little bit. Try and get off the dirt, you know, primarily. Some of the garbage. By the way, I'm recording this on a Samsung A54 phone that I got when I switched my account just the other day from Verizon to Cricket. Ooh, and Cricket seems to be pretty good so far. So anyway, I'm playing with this A54. It might not be as good as my other videos, but we'll see. See how she does. Okay, folks, there's a look at them. Yeah, folks, I got probably about 150 milliliters of water in there. It says a little over 200, but yeah, all that its connectors are displacing it. Some hydrochloric acid, uric acid. There we go, pretty heavy duty on this guy. Right up over their heads, just like that. Fins are looking pretty gnarly, huh? Oh, it's a Murgatroyd. Sure, they're hot. Yeah, they're very hot. But yeah, they're boiling like crazy. But look at that, man. Black scratch fever. Yeah, it's got some major gush in solution there. Pretty wild. Oh well, whatever. Yeah, we'll let it go for a little bit more and then we'll dump her off there, see what we get. Yeah, folks, because this dude looks so incredibly gnarly, I'm gonna dump it off. Yeah, that's some vile stuff there, baby. Anyway, I'm not gonna dump it into this one or that one, but into this one. And I'm gonna go slow here because I don't want any gold to go over if I can help it, because I just want the goods to get off there primarily. I think that's enough for now. I'm gonna wash it all down again here. I want to get that stuff out of there. Okay, I can see a little bit of black material going over. I don't want to get too frisky. Okay. Folks, in order to preserve the gold that is probably floating around there in a lot of small bits and pieces, I'm gonna leave that water to settle all night, and then tomorrow I'll carefully pour it off again until we get down to the root of it. We'll see how that goes. Peace, baby. Yeah, it's only been about 5 minutes, but you can see the dude's already settling out a bit, right? Not much. I can get you, there you go, now you can see. Yeah, so getting that material down to the bottom, which is what we want for tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be all looking pretty clean. We'll pour off that solution and we'll probably do one more boil. Let's get it right here. Pretty clear all in all, man. Okay, good. We'll try and gently get some of that material off there without stirring it up. Yeah, I'll be right back and show you what we got here. We got a gigantic amount of material in the bottom. So yeah, I'm gonna hit it again. It's got a little bit of water in there with some hydrochloric. And see how she do. Yeah, it's an experiment. That's right. So we're trying to burn up those metals with hydrochloric on those pins. And so we'll go from there once we hopefully burn some more of this up. Anyway, one by one, I can get it going here. All right. Things looking pretty gooky now, baby. Extra gooky, man. That's some foul looking stuff. Yeah, I've been kind of skimming the scudge off the top because it gets a floating mass of gnarl. Some kind of gnarly gnarl. That stuff there. So I've been taking a spoon here and getting this, I think it's mostly kind of like a lead or tin or something. All right, putting it in that guy because that's my one that I have iron in. Anyway, just trying to get the junk off the top. So when I turn it off, it doesn't sink to the bottom, which is a drag, because then you can't get it separated from your other material. It's a little bit gnarly, huh? Yeah, so yeah, what I've done is I've pulled out, not all of these are from this, but I was doing another test too, but some of them are from here, and the metal's not totally gone on them. However, I don't see a single bit of gold. So I'm gonna fish those dudes out of there and give this thing a couple more rinses after I dump off most of this liquid right now. See how it's got not much sediment in it now after sitting all night. Anyway, I'm gonna dump that dude off, pick out the big pieces. So I'm still figuring out my camera here, because this is a Samsung, and I just want to see if we can utilize it for our videos, because it's got some good features. So it's inexpensive compared to a new iPhone, that's for dang sure. And it's got some other features that I like you can put an SD card in it. You know, I got an SD card in there of 128 gig, which doubles the memory from 128 to 256, and that's really handy. Yeah, of course I'm just snatching them out of here, such as that. And they of course got a little bit of material on them, right? So I'm spraying them off. I can see a little bit of black come off them, right? So that very well could be a little bit of gold, right? So I just spray them off a little bit and chunk them. I'll show you one here. I just sprayed this one off. What I'm talking about, this guy, fairly, yeah, totally. It's got no gold on it at all. It don't look like to me. And I boiled the heck out of it, and I dumped off quite a bit already. I'm just going to dump off this last little bit, hopefully. It's probably enough. That looks pretty gnarly. Anyway, I dumped off enough. We're going to go with Aqua Region, that dude. I know it's going to be a mess, but yeah, we're going to do that anyway. Filter that material. Yeah, and drop that gold after we do that and see what we get. Okay, folks, I already filtered that solution. Yeah, I forgot. That's an excuse. Actually, I didn't forget. I just filtered it. And I was like, yeah, okay. That's what I said. Yeah. Okay. So a little bit of sodium metabisulfate here. Let's see if we get any gold out of this stuff. That should do it. That should do it for sure. Nice clean foam on top. What we get here? I'm gonna give that dude a little bit of heat. Still no reaction. So, not sure how much gold we got in there, but just a few pins, right? It's gonna be very small gold, but it's an experiment. I'm trying to see if we can get this stuff out of there without taking every pin out. And folks, this guy here is settled down there. It's all settled down. Got a little bit of copper in solution for sure. Quite a bit of material on the bottom though, so let's try and gently pour this guy off here. I definitely got some very fine gold down in there. Okay. This methodology has some merit, possibly. I wash that dude down here. Pretty purpley. See, pretty purpley looking. 200 grams of connectors, you know, that's plastic and all that. There's probably only about, I don't know, 20 grams or something like that of material. Not much. Just that's why you're going to get very, very little gold. But it's an experiment, and I think this might be a methodology I can use for like, I don't know, 10 pounds of connectors. It could be. Hey folks, there's our results. You can see this guy's got nice clear solution on there, but that gold is like ultra fine, totally purple, right? So super ultra fine. So yeah, to capture that ultrafine gold like that. I can't weigh it or anything really, just to confirm our results, because we don't know what we're even confirming, other than that I just wanted to try to get the gold off there, you know, with hydrochloric primarily first, and then we can see what happens. It's super ultra fine, so that's not really a preferred way. So for pins here, this guy here is also pins, and you can see that we got obviously golden color gold. It's just a little bit also, you know, similar to this, maybe a similar amount. However, I went straight to aqua regia on this, and then of course rinsed it once, and then there's our gold. So I'm thinking probably the best way to approach some of my electronic scrap I've been collecting. I've done a few different experiments, but this one here, I'm not going to do that, you know. So what I'll be doing is probably just going, you know, on the stuff that's fairly concentrated, where you got small stuff like a, you know, a pile of chips that you burn up, or some chips, or I mean some pins, you know, if you got some pins, probably straight to aqua regia, you know, and then yeah, throw away most of the material, which will be primarily just copper, instead of going that way, you know, stripping off the base metals and then going to aqua regia. You can see the results are like ultra fine, super ultra fine, pretty wild looking, kind of interesting, pretty. Nevertheless, anyway, I can capture it all. I just there's nothing to capture hardly for weight wise to measure, you know, to show you, other than just this is the example. And so yeah, what I'll do is I'll capture all that, and I'll run more, you know, just save that basically as is, and then when I get prepared to run some more gold, something or other, I'll add that to it and get it out of there. All right, peace, baby.